And we'll keep a track of what happens there. But right now, let's shift focus to the national capital. In Delhi University, there's a new diktat now to ban any kind of protest or dharna inside the campus. The university has released a notice on the ban, citing academic reasons. As per the notice, any form of disruption to the academic calendar will not be tolerated and will be treated as an act of indiscipline. Delhi University has time and again warned protesters about this. The administration has now come out with a formal order claiming that the academic environment is at stake. Ayushman joining me live on this story. Ayushman, tell us what exactly prompted the authorities to take such a strong measure, and is it a blanket ban on all protests or dharna of any kind? Because we know that Delhi University is a fertile ground for a lot of these protests taking place.
Well, the exact reason behind this advisory is yet to be known, as we will talk to the people who have issued this from Delhi University. But right now what we get to understand is that Delhi University has not given a blanket ban on the protests in the premises. It has just said that any protest which takes place near that disrupts the academic activities will be will not be allowed. At the same time, they have cited the Delhi University Act of 1922, which says that the dharna or hartal should not disrupt the academic activities, and that's why they have put a restriction on the protests in Delhi University. Meanwhile, there is a NSUI which is also saying that it's a blanket ban and we'll be protesting against this along with all our demands. We'll be going to the proctor's office and we'll be protesting. But the Delhi University maintains that as per university's 1922 Delhi University Act, any form of protest that disrupts the academic activities in certain areas has been banned. Now, timing remains a question, and that is what the Delhi University needs to specify on it.
Absolutely. Timing remains a question, and on one side you might argue, of course, that it is extremely disruptive for the academic environment to have these protests. But on the other side, Ayushman, there'll be a lot of people questioning whether this is, curbing freedom of expression.
Well, that is what the political youth wing of the political parties or the NSUI or the ABVP sitting in the Delhi University will be questioning. But the question remains, what is that participation of votes that they see in their elections? They'll have to see as to how many of the students do participate in the elections. If you take the numbers are not very large, like not much of the participation are being seen in the university elections by the students. So that clearly says that not much of these students are really interested in the politics. And remember, this political rallies or the dharnas that are being held in the campus premises are also seen as a way to make influence the political parties sitting in Delhi. So this will be important to see as to what the Delhi University comes out with. But right now, the student wing of the political party alleged that there is a blanket ban, but the Delhi University has said that it's a restriction, not a blanket ban.
Okay, so let's be clear, this is a restriction, not a blanket ban. But even so, of course, we do know that a lot of times these protests take extreme proportions with clashes taking place. Perhaps here is a measure to restrict that as well. Thanks for joining us.